I just want to, put our guys in the best position to win. You know, try to maximize each player's talent. Everybody has a different talent. I'm trying to find a way to put them in a position that maximizes their best skill set.
For a couple years now, you've been known as one of the more effective recruiters nationally. What do you think kind of plays into that? Is there something that you feel like sells easily, or you just have more of a joy and admiration doing that part of the job?
Yeah, I think I just can relate to a lot of these young men. I've been in their position before. I've been recruited before. I was fortunate enough to play at the highest level, and a lot of these young kids have aspirations of playing at that level. So I think, having that credibility goes a long way.
And your preferences, what you look for maybe as an offense, kind of change? Because a lot of the offensive stuff will probably stay the same, but everyone has their own, tweaks and wrinkles.
Well, yeah, I think you recruit players that's going to fit your system. So we're specifically looking for certain types of players that we feel like can play this position, or we feel like this player can play this position because he's versatile. So our recruiting will change a bit because we'll focus more on guys that fit into our system instead of trying to make a square peg fit in a round hole.
Yeah, that's kind of a buzzword that the players even said in the spring, that there seems more of kind of crafting the offense around the personnel that is on campus. Is that something you wanted to step in from day one and do?
Absolutely. I mean, who wouldn't? It's our fault if we ask. I think we're being stubborn if we ask a kid or a young man to do something that his skill set just doesn't allow him to do, and then get frustrated because they can't do it. So, we've been focusing on just trying to put our guys in positions that will allow them to shine.
For the wide receivers, how have they kind of developed in the offseason? Because that seems to be the position that could take the biggest step this year, has the most room for improvement.
Yeah, we definitely, everybody, we have room for improvement at every position. But our goal was to improve at every position, and it's an ongoing process. We're still trying to improve a little bit every day, and we've had 3 practices, and I think we've gotten a little bit better every day.
Do you plan to be up in the booth as the offense coordinator this year, or on the field?
Yeah, I think I'm going to be up in the booth, just because it allows me to see the field, a lot cleaner, and that's the most important thing right now. Being a first-year guy, I'm gonna, I like to see it for myself.
How's things paired differently with you, Coach Klein and Coach Dickey, all being coordinator titles? How's that cohesion and
I mean, it's great. It's great. I mean, there are no egos. I don't have an ego, and my only, our mission is to win the game, and it doesn't matter where the idea comes from, as long as it's the best idea and what puts our young men in the best position to win. That's the only thing I care about.
Could you describe your style as an offensive coordinator?
Demanding, attention to details. I think it's the little things that count. I mean, if a route's supposed to be 16 yards, then I want it 16, not 14. If you're supposed to be at the bottom of the numbers, I want you at the bottom of the numbers, not a yard inside the numbers. All those little things, when you watch film, make the difference. And, a lot of times there are things that, maybe people in the stands don't see, but when we get in and we watch film, it's the little things that make a difference. And so I'm a big stickler for the little things.
Plays you call to surprise anybody, make things seem different than what we've seen like the last couple of years?
We're gonna do a lot of the same, but with a little bit of twist. With a little bit of twist. But we're not reinventing the wheel. I think that was the biggest thing. Like, my biggest thing is making the game simple for our players. It does not matter. It doesn't matter what we know. It doesn't matter that we know it. It doesn't matter if the playbook is this thick and we know it all. What matters is, do our players know it? And the biggest thing that I've tried to do is simplify it so our guys could play fast. So it's gonna look complicated, but it should be simple for us.
Is this a clear?
We have it's a good situation to be in. Both guys are very capable. Both guys are doing a great job, and we have some young guys that are going to be pretty good too. So I think that's the biggest difference that we've with all positions this year is we have a little bit of depth, and depth creates good teams because that creates competition, and competition brings out the best in everybody. And so we want competition. All right, we want guys to push each other. All right, because they're going to make each other better, and they're going to make our team better. And so that's the ultimate goal.
Is this a career goal for you? Become offensive coordinator at Kansas State?
No, I'm not going to say it was a career goal for me. I try to set the bar high. And my number one goal is to try to be the best person and the best father and the best husband that I can be. Football is supposed to be fun, and if you trust the process and you do things the right way and you stay consistent, then all the other things are going to come. They're going to come with the universe,
Yeah. There's a lot of discussion here. Number one, number two quarterback is. You guys settled in on a number three.
That's the question that everybody needs to be asking right there, is who's number three. But we got some good young guys, John Holcomb and Sammy Wheeler and Ryan Hennington. Those guys, there's some guys that are really have some potential, and they just have to continue to work, continue to get better. And it's early in camp, so we're still installing a lot of things, so their brains fried a little bit right now. But I think they'll settle down, and I think when the smoke starts to settle, some of the guys will start to separate themselves.
Is comparing Holcomb to maybe Coleman because of a size standpoint accurate or more not accurate?
It's accurate. He's a big fella, probably a little more athletic. I always joke with Colin about that, but it's probably true. He's probably a little more athletic, but he's got some things that he needs to work on, and Coach Klein's going to get them together, and all those guys, and he's doing a great job with the quarterbacks, and he'll have those guys right when their number's called.
Is one of the twists how you use quarterbacks? Could that be one of the twists?
No, I don't think that would be a twist at all. It's no secret we use our quarterback, and we're going to continue to use our quarterback, so that won't be a twist.
You say you mean running the quarterback? Is that what you mean?
We will definitely run the quarterback.
Okay.
We will definitely run the quarterback.
Thanks.